Yay Networks.
Welcome to another A Sandwich and Some Lovin' podcast. I'm Kelly Raspberry Evans. This is my husband, Walter Allen Evans.
A train in the house, and I happen to be the only sober person on this podcast
A little
right now.
bit. I'm just a little bit tipsy. I had one martini. One. But it hits me harder than it used to, I think.
You had a martini up
I had an up.
with blue cheese olives.
My girlfriend, our girlfriend,
Carolyn's here.
is in town.
She gets me.
Yeah, she flew in, and she's going to house sit, dog sit.
And
you
boy,
know,
are her arms tired.
right. She's going to do that for us. So she came in a few days early to hang out because we love Carolyn. And Carolyn's been wanting a martini all day. And so I was like, I'll have one with you. So we went to dinner and had a martini. And not just what happens when you drink, you eat more than you normally would because your defenses and your senses go down. I ate like I wasn't about to be in a bathing suit in front of over 120 podcast family listeners next week.
And the chef recognized regional radio star one Kelly Raspberry Evans and brought her a apple crumble.
Cake, yeah, a piece of it.
And everyone said, I don't want any. I'll just poke at it to make it. Oh, just poke at it, guys, just to make it look like
them feel
just
bad.
to make it look like we had some. I take one bite. I go to the bathroom. I come back, and that some bitch was gone.
It wasn't completely gone.
It was gone.
It was not completely gone. I would say it was more than half gone.
I
though.
want to know who ate it all.
I ate most of it.
Wow.
Because it was for me. Yeah, I'm going to pay for this. But like I told Alan,
You have to walk
This
another
is
6
not-
miles today.
well, I didn't get to walk today. I didn't get to walk yesterday because I gave blood. And you can't really do. The guy told me I could walk, but by the time I got home and everything, I was so draggy.
You were
Have you ever given
you
blood?
were bushed.
It's completely draining of you. Just kind of like
very
just
draining.
exhausting.
Right.
And so then today, I've been running around all day doing very important things like getting a Brazilian wax, picking up Carolyn from the airport, getting a mani-pedi. Very important things to get ready for our trip to Mexico. And then we all went to dinner after our mani-pedi and had the martini.
I got a mani-pedi too,
So yeah, you did.
but
We're
I
all
did
ready.
not get a Brazilian wax.
You didn't, but you got a different wax.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, you got a back wax.
Yeah.
And an earlobe wax.
Yep.
Men need to groom. It's just part of it. So anyway, I haven't had a bikini wax in since 2019. So that was long overdue.
Long being the key word.
Alan.
Was it like the Amazon?
Stop it.
Like the
But
Congo?
anyway, it's just good timing to have all these things done. Tomorrow.
Tarzan swinging from vine to vine.
Stop. So tomorrow I've got on the agenda a spray tan. I wish I could have gotten it closer to my vacation, but my spray tan artiste, Bronzed Babes Tans, if you're looking for one.
Ad?
No, she didn't pay me for that. But I love her. She's great. And she's going to be going on vacation herself. So I'm getting my spray tan tomorrow. I'm coloring my roots tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, I'm celebrating my 4-year wedding anniversary with my husband.
Tomorrow is the big day, isn't it? 4 years.
4 years.
Where did the time go?
It went very quickly. I know that.
We were both young and in our 40s when we met.
When we met. One of us has been in our 50s since we got married, but one of us is about to be in his 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them young, y'all. But so Alan's not telling me where we're going for our dinner tomorrow night. He's keeping that a surprise.
Well, is it ever a surprise anymore? You always know where I'm going to take you.
Well, I like to.
Because I take you to your favorite place.
Well, why don't you just tell me what it is?
Because I've always liked surprises.
Okay, that's why I haven't guessed.
I don't necessarily like them done to me, but I like surprising people.
Well,
I like surprising you.
Alan's surprising me with dinner tomorrow night. So we're doing that. But I have to, my spray tan, it's really a very sticky situation. No pun intended, because you're kind of sticky after spray tan. I get what they call the busy babe. And the busy babe means the longer you leave it on, the darker you are. But you're in a hurry. Because like with a regular spray tan, I think you leave it on like a minimum of 8 hours or something before you shower. But with the busy babe, if you just want a light tan, you shower after 3 hours. A medium tan, I think it's 4, and then a dark tan, it's 5. Well, the last time I thought, I'm going to go really dark, so I went like a little over 5, and it was Maybe a little
I didn't think
too
it was
dark.
too dark.
It was really dark.
No,
to
I
me.
would have totally told you if I thought it looked ridiculous. It didn't look bad.
But my spray tan tomorrow is at 1:30, and you told us we need to leave for dinner at 6:30. So 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30. So I'm going to have to bust a move if I, stick to that. And I got to color my roots tomorrow. But I want to be cute for you on our 4th wedding anniversary, which, as I told you on the last podcast, I believe, traditionally the gift is fruit or flowers.
So I may just swing by Kroger and just get you like a watermelon or something.
Well, I hope it's better than the last one I got from there. That was horrible.
Yeah, didn't you?
That was the worst watermelon.
Are you throwing shade on Kroger?
It's not them. They couldn't help the watermelon that came.
Wouldn't
the
happen
delivery.
at Tom Thumb. They'd have given you a nice, juicy, sweet watermelon.
How do you know?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Oh, okay.
Just luck of the draw.
Well, whatever.
But yeah, I got one that I thought, you're supposed to look for one with a big yellow belly because that means it's been sitting on the ground longer.
Your yellow belly.
And that the it's sweeter because it's been sitting there. That's what I was always told. And I got it home, and I guess we kept it. We didn't even keep it for 2 whole days. When I split that thing open, it was like the watermelon's water broke. Seriously, like
Ew.
water exploded everywhere. I don't know what was happening. And I'm
Ew.
sopping up water. Seriously, it was that much water.
Yeah.
And then I cut it open and it was just like this mushy,
Yeah.
mealy, gross. It was bad, but they were on sale. I guess that's why.
Oh, and if anything's on sale, Kelly Raspberry's going to roll home with about 500 of them.
That's how you save money.
Well, not buying 500 of them.
Volume. About volume.
And then where do you store it?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll find a place.
We've been through this before.
We've got a lot of storage, but we never have enough. So anyway, tomorrow's our 4-year wedding anniversary, so we're going to celebrate that. Next week, we're going to be on the beach in Mexico, just celebrating life. Alan told me today that he was checking out the weather forecast. He's a little concerned about some of the weather in the middle of the week. I don't want to think about it. I'm going to pack like it's not going to rain the entire week we're there.
Nothing we can do about it.
Nothing we can do about
At
it.
this point, there's nothing we can do about it.
Nothing we can do about it.
I rolled to Target today.
You're looking for?
Target. I'm looking for tank tops.
Tank tops.
I found 2 more
Mm-hmm.
because I needed some tank tops for Mexico. I ordered 3 pair of linen pants off Amazon.
Yeah.
Very happy with the quality and the fit that I found. So
Look, 3 pair?
so I have a khaki pair. I have almost a white pair. They're like really light. And then I bought a navy pair.
Okay.
What do you
Mix
think
it up
about
a little.
that?
That's fine. Mix it up.
So I have those 3. I got plenty of shirts like going to dinner. The only thing I have to do left is I got to manscape.
Yeah.
So when I was at Target, there's this brand, and I've noticed I've been getting the ads on my phone, and I think it's called Manscaper or the lawnmower or something. Their bit is you can't nick your balls when you use it. That's their bit. Their bit is this razor, if you want to do your balls, you're not going to nick your balls. So you can rub these on like you could like shave an egg with this. It's not going to break it. It's not going to pinch it. It's not going to, snag your foreskin. You're going to be okay.
Okay. Can you be more graphic?
What?
Okay. We get it.
What?
How many more things you want to say?
What? What did I say?
You're pushing the envelope. We all know what you're doing. Stop.
Well, anyway, I stepped up and I bought one of these things. I bought the Manscaper 4.0. 4th version of this thing.
Have you used it yet?
I have not. It's still in the
You
package.
waiting for our anniversary?
Well, I was going to do that. Well, yeah, I guess I got to do it. Tomorrow's Thursday. I can do it Friday. Yeah, I'll do it Friday because we got to leave Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I want to be fresh and smooth.
Not for our anniversary. You want to be fresh and smooth for
I wanna be
everybody
fresh
else in
and
Mexico.
Smooth for our vacation in Mexico. Be laying there under that ceiling fan in that big deluxe suite we have.
We have a deluxe suite?
Boot up channel 99.
Huh?
Boot up channel number 99.
What are we going to do watching Channel 99?
I don't know. Just comment.
Why do I want to see that?
I'll do play-by-play.
Oh, Lord. This is how I'm going to be spending my vacation, y'all. Y'all need to keep us occupied. But anyway, happy anniversary a day early, even though by the time the podcast drops, it is our actual anniversary. So happy anniversary, honey.
Yes, happy
Love
anniversary.
you. I don't regret marrying you. So
Well,
I guess
thanks.
that's a good
Well,
thing
that's
to
a-
say.
that's a
right?
plus,
I
yeah.
don't regret marrying you. Do
Really?
you
Are you
regret
sure?
marrying me?
Are you sure?
Are there some days you regret marrying me?
No.
Be honest.
No.
Every once in a while, you'd be like, what was I thinking?
Not one day.
Aw, that's
not
sweet.
one day. I can
That's sweet.
guarantee you, not one day
That's
have I ever
nice.
thought this guy's made a mistake. Not one day.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I will guarantee you that.
That's good to hear.
Yes.
Because for better, for worse, for sickness and in health,
Yeah.
for richer, for poorer,
Yeah, I think we said all those things.
till death do us part.
We have speaking of vows, we have a couple that is coming on the trip and they want to renew their vows.
Yeah, what are you doing with that?
I don't know. I mean, we're going to do it during the cocktail party.
Oh, we are?
I kind of suggested we do that.
Are we going to all leave the party and go to the beach for that?
I don't think so. I think they're just fine.
Well, take something with you just in case.
Yeah, I'm going to take some notes. And they said they want bits.
Oh, gosh. That puts pressure on it.
That's not putting the pressure on me.
If they want bits, they want you to bring the bits.
Yeah, I'm going to bring bits.
That is pressure on you,
No,
Alan.
it's not. I did bits at Manny and Simone's wedding.
All right. Maybe you need to consult Bad Influence Jeff.
I'll do bits. When I went up, I was like, hello, I'm Alan. I was doing bits at Manny
All
and Simone's
right.
thing.
It's going to be interesting. I'll try to dress cute that night. Maybe I'll wear my Rothys. Because if there's anything that we've learned over the past year is that nobody has time for uncomfortable shoes, especially when you're on vacation. But ladies, you don't have to wear flip-flops to feel cute and fashionable because Rothys are these beautiful flats that are super chic, super comfy. You don't even have a break-in period. You could buy them right now when they come to your doorstep. You put them on and start wearing them, and boom, you are comfy, you are chic, and you aren't having to have those painful, those by the end of the night when you take off your shoes and you're doing that, you're carrying your shoes around, you're barefoot. That's awful. We don't want to be in that position. That's gross. It's unhygienic. So listen, Rothys is the way to go. Like I said, their unique seamless design is insanely comfortable the moment you put them on. Not only that, their styles are sustainably made with materials like plastic water bottles. They are fully machine washable. So if you go on vacation, you wear them around, you step in some muck and stuff, you get home, throw them in the washing machine, boom, they're refreshed just like that. I love how they're constantly changing their styles of Rothys. They have the cutest sandals right now. They also have flip-flops too, if that's what you want. I mean, I think flip-flops are so cute. Jennifer Aniston is the one that made me fall in love with flip-flops. She wears them with everything.
She has nice feet.
She does. But Rothys has that brand too. They have the cutest little sneakers. I love my red camo points. They are just, you would think red, is you can only wear it with certain things. Red camo is actually a very good neutral. I love them. Who What Wear says, celebrities are far from immune from the draw of Rothy's wildly popular shoes. I see them on Meghan Markle all the time. Pop Sugar says Rothy's is one of the most comfortable and cute flats you'll never tire of wearing. Seriously, throw them in your suitcase. They're perfect for vacations this summer. You will always be cute. You will always be comfortable with your Rothys.
So upgrade your closet with washable, sustainable, stylish shoes and bags from Rothy's. Plus, they just launched men's shoes.
Yeah, they did.
Heck yeah. So make sure to check them out for you or the guy in your life. Just go to rothys.com/sandwich to find your new favorites today. That's Rothys, ROTHYS.com/sandwich.
There you go.
We love Rothy.
We do.
I just had somebody today. I think it was at dinner. I was checking my DMs and somebody said, what's the promo code for Rothy's? There you go. Rothys.com/sandwich.
Happy Rothys.
That's all you got to do.
All right, babe. So we've got a few things left to do to get ready for Mexico. And for those of you who don't get to go on the trip, listen, I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of people, they're like, we just couldn't swing it this year. And a lot of people tried to get in, but the resort was sold out. We're going to do this again in 2022. So if you missed out this year, we don't want to rub your nose in it or anything. We just want to encourage you to book early next time, right? Because we are going to do it next year in 2022.
Now, wait a second. Didn't you, this may not be the last trip this year, though.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you got a little something going on?
Something's cooking.
A little something?
But it's ladies only.
Yeah, it's ladies only.
But I'm meeting with someone actually Friday.
Wow.
To talk about some details.
This is big news.
Well, it's not big deal news because I'm not telling anybody yet because it may all fall apart.
Do you have a venue?
This will all go to hell in a handbasket.
Do you have a venue?
Yes.
You have a venue?
We have a venue.
Can you tease maybe where that is?
No, because if it falls apart, I don't want to get everybody excited and then we don't do it.
Okay. Have we been here to this venue? Have we
Yes.
been to the venue?
Yes.
Okay. There's a hint. There's a hint right there.
Yeah.
Kelly and I have been to this place.
Yeah, but this would be a ladies only event. So
But it
that's
would be
something you could
ladies
look
only.
forward
Yeah,
to.
it'd be
But then
ladies
again,
only.
the couples trip and everything, if you want to do something with your man or, it doesn't even have to be with your man. We have mothers, daughters, friends going on this trip to Cancun with us. Playa del Carmen, actually, right? Or Riviera. Where are we going?
Riviera Maya.
Riviera Maya.
I sure hope it is because that's what I put on the hats.
Yeah.
I hope it's
Riviera
not
Maya.
Playa del Carmen.
I get all confused. It's all kind of runs together. Cancun, Riviera Maya,
I should have
Playa.
just put Cancun.
But we're not in Cancun.
But that's not where we
technically.
are.
Yeah,
we're
it's Riviera
actually
Maya.
in Riviera Maya.
Okay, we'll do it again next year, y'all. But Alan and I, listen, so because we're going to be on podcast family vacation, we're going to condense next week into one jumbo podcast. So please forgive us for not doing two.
Will it be a jumbo podcast?
Well, it's going to be one podcast. I know that. But, it's also our vacation too. So
it's
we're
gonna be
doing just one
so,
podcast
so
next week. Don't
wheels
forget to
off.
pack the equipment or we're really screwed.
Stop talking. Yeah, I need to take the not the Rode Class A servo bias preamp with the Aphex onboard technology.
No.
I need to take the handheld.
Yeah. I prefer the handheld, but you don't.
I don't like the handheld.
I know. I don't
It
know
doesn't
what
sound as
it
good.
does.
No,
It
does
sounds
not.
fine.
The quality is very subpar.
Anyway, but we thought our house guest Carolyn might be on the podcast with us tonight. But
We threw it out there.
we threw it out there. We thought we'd interview her and get a few things cleared up about
Her quote.
the quote.
She said it's deeper than that.
Yeah. Do you want to try to go get her real quick and see if she'll come down and do it?
I don't want to put her on the spot.
Well, she said it goes a little deeper.
Yeah, she
than
said it.
what Alan's
What does
described.
that mean?
Because I think when she said the quote, you've kind of forgotten why she said it in the first place.
Because you were bemoaning that you could only get engaged at a certain time.
See, no, Alan, it's deeper than
Oh,
that.
so I don't know.
She offered to maybe tell her story.
Did
and
she
then
tell you?
I don't remember.
Oh.
I've had a martini. And then she also offered just to sit in the corner and laugh. So we had two options.
and Carolyn-
and look what we have. We have nothing.
And Carolyn has the type of laugh when she laughs, you laugh.
You can't help it.
And then she laughs harder, which makes you laugh harder.
I know. She's the best, isn't she?
Yeah.
So
Very nice.
Yeah, everybody needs a Carolyn in
Everyone
their lives.
needs a Carolyn in
Unfortunately,
their
you're
lives.
not going to hear from her on this podcast, but maybe at a future time.
But that's what we do. We bring up things. That's the classic thing that Kelly does to me. Yeah, babe, I was out there shopping for your birthday, and I saw something really, really cool that I thought you'd like, but I decided not to get it.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, okay. Why did you even bring it up?
Because I just like to have conversation.
Why would we bring up Carolyn if she's not going to be on the podcast?
Because it's just conversation. Alan doesn't understand sometimes that I just talk to be talking. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're just talking to be talking.
So
I don't necessarily need.
So you're talking, but there's no purpose.
I'm just talking to be talking.
So just to hear yourself, or
just to be talking. Sometimes I'm just talking to be talking.
But what does that mean? Does that mean like
maybe that comes from doing radio since I was 19 years old?
done?
And that's a long time. Well, people sell insurance for that long. People sell cars and are dentists for that long. I just happen to have done radio for the majority of my life.
Yeah.
And when there is dead air or a pause, somebody better start talking.
It's like art. You have to have space for the eye to rest. There has to be white space for the eye to rest. Same thing with talking.
Okay, well, here's the problem
You
with
got to
that.
have time for the ear to rest.
Okay, Mr. Picasso, because here's what happens when I decide I'm just going to sit here and rest. Alan will sit there for a beat or two and say, so you got anything else? So you got anything?
That's not what I do.
That is 100% what you do.
That's not what I
It's
do.
100% what you do.
That's not what I
So
do.
you got anything else? And so when I sit here and just talk to be talking, apparently that's annoying.
But here's what Kelly doesn't understand. When I say, so you got anything? I always have something. I would never say, so you got anything?
No, you
If
don't.
I don't have anything, because I don't know what you're going to say.
That's not
Half the
true.
time you got nothing. So I've got to have something.
Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's funny.
I used to know a guy, he'd laugh like this. Then he'd go, oh. What?
I'm letting it rest.
Oh, okay. All right, babe, you got anything?
Just resting.
That's fine with me. That's fine with me.
As you said, listen, you said anytime I ask you if you've got anything, you've got something. So go ahead.
I told you tonight. I said, I have nothing.
See, y'all? And then he's going to criticize me for talking to be talking.
I told you.
How can I win?
I told you tonight I told you tonight at 8:10 that we probably needed to leave the restaurant so we could get home and do a podcast.
Well, I had to finish my martini.
See, I don't finish. I never finish any drink I'm drinking. Like
Why?
a bottled water.
That's true.
An alcoholic drink, just because I don't drink the little backwash down at the bottom.
That's what it is, right?
Yeah.
Alan there's always a bottle of water in the house and there's a splash in the bottom. It drives me nuts.
Same with any drink, though. I don't completely go down the hatch with it.
I do, especially if it's
Because that
expensive.
little part at the bottom is backwash.
Well, it's my backwash.
Yeah. You know, I had a friend, he used to always order his martinis. He'd say, I want a martini up with blue cheese olives, Bob, with blue cheese olives, but I want the blue cheese olives on the side. And his theory was that he'd get more alcohol and more drink if the olives were on the side because of the volume that they displace. And I'm like, well, Bob, and my friend's name is Bob. I'm like, well, Bob, that's not much alcohol. He's like, yeah, but what you don't understand is I've been drinking martinis for like 40 years. You know the amount of extra alcohol I've got by ordering those olives on the side? I'm like,
it adds up.
Okay, yeah, I guess that kind of adds up.
I'll keep that
Probably
in
adds
mind.
up to 5 or 6 bottles of alcohol.
I'll keep that in mind.
This is a guy who once drank 15 martinis at the Rio Casino.
15?
Yes.
Is that a record?
For him, it was.
Yeesh.
Can you imagine drinking 15 martinis?
I'd be blacked out.
I mean, he's a big man.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a big girl, especially after tonight.
You're not as big as Bob.
That's true. So anyway,
We're going to recreate the Khloe Kardashian.
No, we're not.
Yeah, what is that picture?
Not.
Carolyn was showing us, or you were showing us.
Carolyn, my friend, is like obsessed with the Kardashians.
Yeah.
And they're, it's an interesting family. You can love them or hate them or whatever. You can't deny they're very successful. And Kourtney has been dating Travis Barker from Blink-182, the drummer, all tatted up anyway.
What's wrong with that?
I'm just saying that's if people don't know who I'm talking about.
Think he's a bad guy?
No, I don't think he's a bad guy at all.
Oh.
But she has been all over him, public displays of affection, like a lot. And she's always like 99% naked at the time. She wears these little string bikinis. And there's one picture in particular that Carolyn was laughing about and saying, you and Alan need to recreate that photo. And if you haven't seen it, it's the one where they're in the desert and he's standing and she's like doing the toddler. You know how you hold a toddler around your waist?
Bachelorette bit
Yeah,
where
like
they always
toddler
run
jump.
to the bachelor and jump on him.
The toddler jump.
Yeah.
And so he's holding her and she's wearing next to nothing, like a little string bikini, like the tiniest string bikini. She's practically naked and she's straddling him while he's holding her.
And he has his thumb in her anus.
His thumb might as well be up her butt. And
Anus.
Alan's like, well, maybe I could do that for, I don't know, 3 seconds.
I didn't say it like that.
How'd you say
and
it?
I didn't say 3 seconds.
What'd you say?
I said, I don't know that I could stand there for minutes doing a photo shoot, but I could probably do it for a little while.
You said 3 seconds.
I might have said the word seconds.
I could do that for 3 seconds.
I don't think there was
yuck, 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 yuck. So that's what 4 years of marriage gets you, ladies.
Not true.
Maybe could hold me for 3 seconds.
What did I tell you this morning?
You said,
and you were like, no, what did I tell you this morning?
Oh, wait. You said, I can hold you, but I'll fall down. That's why I always pick you up when we're next to the bed so we can fall right into bed.
I'm being misrepresented.
Did you not say that?
No, I didn't say that.
What'd you say?
Kelly said, maybe we should try this in the restaurant. And I said, well, if we tried this in the restaurant, I would fall down.
I said that after he said about being in the bed. If Carolyn was here, she would back me up 100%.
Carolyn likes me better than she likes you.
You think?
Yes.
I'll get to the bottom of that. I'll get to the bottom of that. But what were you going to say?
I can't remember.
No, we were talking about the bed and holding me and carrying me or something.
Oh, what did I tell you this morning? You were like, "Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Oh, I appreciate that, baby. Thank you, baby." What did I say?
You said I look thinner or something.
No, I said you look really good. You've been working hard. You look so thin.
Thank you.
You look real nice.
Thank you.
I
ruined it today.
But then what do you bring up?
Tonight I ate apple crumble cake and what do you, stuffed jalapenos and fried pickles.
And then what do you bring up on the podcast?
That you can't hold me for 3 seconds.
Alan said if I tried to jump on him in a restaurant, he'd fall down. Alan's an asshole.
Is that what I said?
Yeah, something like that.
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
Anyway, y'all can decide for that yourself. Actually, Alan and I are in love. Believe it or not. I know we bicker sometimes.
Why do you have to tell people that?
Because
why do you have to?
They think we're fighting. Are we fighting right now?
No, but why do you have to get on the podcast and say that? Why do you have to put it out there for everybody?
In case they doubt it.
No, that's what you were saying about those pictures.
Oh, I said about Chloe.
Yeah.
I mean, Kourtney and Travis, I said they're posting all these public displays of affection on their Instagrams and stuff. It's like, who are they doing that for?
Right.
You know, who are they trying to prove that they are so in love and they can't keep why do you have to show that? Big
Scooter Disick, right?
Well, maybe his ex-wife, Shanna Moakler. I don't know, or to us, who are they trying to prove?
I think they're trying
that
to
this
throw it in Big Scooter Disick's face.
I don't know. I don't want to see all that. I mean, I'm fine with them dating. I'm really happy for them both. Anybody that finds love like that or, sexual heat like that at that stage of life, yay, wonderful. So happy for you. But I don't know that I want to see it on everybody's Instagram. That's what I was saying.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know anything about either one of them. Unfortunately, I can't comment. I know she's a Kardashian. That's about all I got.
Yeah,
and I know she used to be with Big Scooter Disick.
Scott Disick, yeah.
And that's all I got there.
All right. Well, you know enough. You know probably what the majority of America knows, and maybe even more.
Right. Now, I do know this. All the Britney stuff. Here's my opinion on the Britney stuff.
Please tread lightly. You know I love her.
No, I know you do. All I know, based on what I've heard you say, is that Britney wants to speak her mind.
Yes.
She wants to spend her own money.
Yes.
And she wants freedom.
Yeah.
I don't see a big problem with that.
Well, she's under the conservatorship.
I understand.
They did that.
Isn't
to
that
her.
what a lot of people want?
Yeah, but she's been under the conservatorship for like 13 years now.
Yeah.
Enough's enough. And
I know enough's enough. That's my point.
Yeah.
That's all she wants.
But she wants, I think the people who were put in control of her at first maybe had good intentions, but it's morphed into something else, and I think, the conservatorship, she should be allowed certain freedoms, see how you do with those freedoms. It's just like with a teenager. You give your kids certain freedoms and you test them and you see how they do. And if they screw up, you take those freedoms back. And then when they're a little bit older and more mature, you let them try again. And then you give them more freedom as they earn their freedom. And I think the same thing should happen to her under this conservatorship. I don't think they should necessarily cut her loose 100% because I think it would be a huge shock to her because she's gone from not being allowed to make any decisions to suddenly having 100% freedom. That could really backfire. I think she needs to be eased into it.
Well, how was this birthed? Was this when she had her meltdown?
Yeah, she had her meltdown. They carried her out of her house in her straitjacket.
Right.
And
so she had a mental breakdown. She's had she's had some mental problems.
Yeah, she was put on a 5150 hold.
Right.
And things like that. So I think for a time being that things were done for her best interest, but then it became not for her best interest. It was for the best interest of those who are employed by her and who are their lifestyles are funded by her,
right?
Including her management, including her father. And a lot of people were accusing her sister, Jamie Lynn, of living off of her. And she finally spoke out and said, just so y'all know, I've been working since I was 9, supporting myself since I was 10. I do not live off my sister. That is my sister. That's it. I'm an aunt to my nephews and I'm a sister to my sister, and that's it. So I was glad she spoke out, but
yeah,
it's a huge, horrible mess. I hope Britney, like I've always said, she can dance all day in the foyer of her home. If that's what makes that girl happy, I want her to dance until she can't dance another day. That's what I want for her. I want her to be happy because I feel for her.
That may make her happy. I don't know, but probably having her life back to a little bit more normalcy would make her happier, don't you think?
She said she's been lying on Instagram, letting us all think she's happy but she's actually.
You could tell you could just look into her eyes and see that she
sad.
was. Yeah,
it's so sad. But,
all those videos she makes of her just dancing and those weird dances. It's sad.
Well, you think it's weird, but if you put her on stage with about a dozen backup dancers behind her, that's not weird. That's entertainment. I remember when Justin Bieber...
I know. Doing it with no music by yourself, it's a little weird.
No, it is music. She plays music. But like when Justin Bieber came and performed for our kids many years ago, it was just him. And he was up there and he was dancing and twirling like he was on stage in front of 50,000 people. See, that's the mentality of a superstar. You know, every crowd is like the best crowd ever. And it was weird looking. But if you do that now and he has 20 backup dancers behind him, he looks super cool. So that's what I'm saying about Britney. She's doing all these things. She used to do the same thing in her Vegas show and when she was on tour, but because she's at home in front of her video camera, we all think she's weird. But she's doing what she's always done.
Yeah.
You know? Anyway, we got down a bunny hole with that.
Well, you know, but we've talked about it before. Child prodigies have a lot of them have a tough time. You know, she was a child prodigy. Tiger Woods, Michael Jackson. I mean, they all end up, a lot of them end up flaming out.
Yeah, it's really
you know, they just
hard.
they just are not socialized like the rest of us. You know, they just grow up in these different environments and they just have access to money and
nobody tells them no.
And then they become a brand. Then they're basically a company that so many people rely on. You know, they're like a corporation that people rely on.
Yeah, it's tough.
That's got to be a lot of weight. I mean, I don't know, but living a life like that eventually. Look at it. I mean, it takes its toll. Look at Tiger Woods. The stuff all the wheels off stuff that happened to him.
Yeah, but look at all the great things he did. You
Oh,
know?
sure.
It's like
absolutely. But I'm just saying, you know, Michael Jackson. Those prodigies grow up.
That sad, lonely life he ended up having.
Exactly.
So is it worth it? You know, everybody's pushing their kids to be superstars. Is it worth it when you see that, you know, there's a flip side, fame and fortune. Everybody wants it. Anyway, we've gone down a deep bunny hole. I don't know how we ended up doing that, but we did. Thank y'all for being along for the ride.
Oh, wow. Okay. What, are you trying to gyp the listener?
No, honey. Do you got something else? What the hell? What the hell? I'm giving you an out.
Why are you doing a what WTH? Why are you doing a
You're talking about balls and I can't say what the hell? And foreskin and all that mess? But I can't say what the hell?
You've got to change your voice.
You didn't?
Oh. I didn't?
No.
You can't say that word. You're my sweet wife.
Oh my gosh.
You cannot say the word foreskin.
Why are you changing your voice now? You already said it earlier.
Because I don't want anybody taking that clip.
Who cares? Who's going to take these clips?
And misrepresenting me.
Who's doing that?
Lots of people do it.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, they do. Some people do it.
All right.
All right. That's all we got? All right.
Unless you've got something else, babe.
Well, I don't know. I just feel bad signing off because we're not going to talk to our friends for a long time.
We're going to talk to them next week,
we
always do.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
What day are we going to do seriously, what day are we going to do the podcast?
I don't know.
I guess it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Because we're just doing one next week. Mm-hmm. So we could do it
Monday. It'll drop Tuesday.
We'll do it Monday.
It'll drop Tuesday.
All right. So check for another edition of A Sandwich and Some Lovin' next Tuesday.
Yep.
If you want to watch this on YouTube, you can do that. I don't know when we'll do it, or if we
might not do it.
We might not. Yeah. Because I got to have a pretty good connection.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And I may be laying there in a Speedo on the beach.
Nobody wants to see that.
Wow. You don't, huh?
I do. That's all for me.
That's all for you. Well, I may not be what you want.
But you're all I want.
But I'll be all you want.
That's right.
All right, babe. Well, I love you desperately.
I love you.
Love our listeners desperately.
Love y'all.
I love Mexico desperately.
Can't wait to get there.
So desperately, we will podcast from there real soon. And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich.